So fellas, this orbital step can be very complicated, but my tactic is super easy and it worked first time, and this is what you want to do. In this secret room you opened up with the books, you can see a diagram on the wall. You want to take a screenshot or draw this diagram out. So now you've taken a picture or drawn it out, you need to flip the diagram horizontally. If you don't know how to do that, here is what I did in my game. You can see on the left side is the original game screenshot, and then I went into Photoshop, or you can just draw it out on some paper, and there is my horizontal mirrored image. And this is what you need to complete this step, fellas. You need the horizontal image of the diagram, basically. And also, to make it much easier, you want to put the letter N on the top of the diagram. This is going to tell you that the north position is right at the top. So now you've got your horizontal mirrored diagram, you want to keep it close by, and once you've done that you want to come to this orbital statue here, which you can see, and it has 4 coloured orbs, just like on your mirrored diagram. And what we're going to do, fellas, is input the coloured orbs into the correct positions from that mirrored diagram onto the statue. It sounds complicated, but awesome tactic coming your way, fellas. Scroll down here. So we know where the north location is on the diagram, but we don't know where the north location is on the orbital spinning statue. So here it is, fellas, I'm going to show you. This is the north position. So the north position on the orbital statue is this long arm slidey metal bit that's sticking out of the statue. It's basically doing like a fucking slide almost. That is the north position. So now we know the north position on both the orbital statue and the diagram, we can now start inputting one of the orbs. So if you look at my diagram, for example, I'm going to find the orb that is closest to the north position. And for me in my game, the green orb was perfectly in line with the north position. So I'm going to start to input the green orb into the spinning machine. So to input one of the orbs, you want to go to the statue and you want to watch the certain coloured orb that you're going to pick. You want to watch it go round and round until it's about to come to the position where you want to lock it in. So as you can see, I'm following the green orb to line up with the north position. And we know where the north position is because of that long slidey bit of metal sticking out of the statue. So here I go. The green orb is about to line up with the north position. And just before the green orb lines up with the north, I press square on the green orb on the statue, and the green orb has locked in place perfectly in the north position. Here it is in slow motion. I watch the green orb, and just before it goes into the position, you want to press square on the green orb on the statue, and boom, bossed it. So now I'm going to look at my diagram again, fellas, and I'm going to find another easy orb to input. When I say an easy orb to input, I mean if you've got an orb on your diagram that is at a 3 o'clock position or 6 o'clock position or a 9 o'clock position, or you can call them north, east, south and west, whatever makes it easier for you. And yeah, for me in my game the yellow orb is in a 9 o'clock position, so I'm going to input the yellow orb into the statue. So again, I follow the orb, and just before it reaches the position I want to lock it into, I press square on the yellow orb, and boom, as you can see, I've got the yellow orb in the 9 o'clock position. So if you look at my diagram and look at the statue, I've done 2 orbs so far. The green orb is at the north position, perfect. And fellas, knowing where the north position is has helped me so much to know where the yellow orb has to go. The 9 o'clock position, boom, there it is, fellas. So now we'll look back onto our mirrored horizontal diagram and find another orb to input. And in my game, these last 2 orbs are a bit more tougher because if you think of the diagram as a clock, with the north being 12 o'clock, my purple orb, as you can see, is in a 1 to 2 o'clock position, and my red orb is in a 10 to 11 o'clock position, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to go for the purple orb. So my purple orb needs to be just before the north position where the green orb is, as you can see on the diagram. So here I go. I'm following the purple orb around, and just before where it needs to stop, I press square on the purple orb, and boom! The purple orb is in position. One massive tip I can tell you here is that the orbs stop in 8 different positions. They basically stop at north, south, east and west. And the last 4 positions they can stop at are northeast, southeast, southwest and northwest, if that makes sense. So yeah, there is my purple orb, it's in place. If you compare it to my diagram, it's all looking perfect. And I can move on to the last orb, and for me, the red orb. The red orb is the fastest spinning orb on the statue, so watch out for that. And for me in my game, the red orb is between my green and yellow orb. So yeah, if you look at my diagram, you can see that my red orb is between the green and yellow one. So that's pretty helpful. I know where to stop that red one. So yeah, it's pretty simple to follow really. So I go to the statue and I wait for the red orb to spin around and land between the green and yellow orb. And when I got to the green north position orb, I stopped the red one because it takes about a second or so for the orb to stop after you press square to lock it into place. So yeah, bear that in mind. But yeah, I've done it, fellas. That is how you unlock the flail. If you do accidentally put one of the orbs in a wrong position, that's totally fine. You can go press the rest of the orbs on purpose to fail, and it'll reset and you can try again. But if you have any questions, just comment, and that is how you get the Thulian flail. Thanks for watching, fellas. Please subscribe. I work so hard on these guides. I love it though. And I'll see you later.